Well, I've got a brand new headset microphone and I'm doing commentary. Yes, I got a new microphone, which is why I only had one video yesterday despite promising two. That means I've got to have three today even though I originally promised only two as well. This is officially Free Update Thursday! Free the number, not the price. Or lack thereof. Armageddon out of here. That's a lot of text, let me summarise. The granny ship has blown up everybody with its genocide cannon. All that remains of the Earth is, well, scorched Earth. Lots of charred remains, I imagine. Lots of empty continents full of nothing but ash. And Japan's fine. Luckily that's where we're stationed. Oh dear, what's going on here? What's going on here is we're starting in media res, which means of course that I died a lot. Watch me die a lot. I've already died. Right, this is a tricky level. This is the first of the three penultimate levels of the game. They're all fairly similar. They're all set in this ruined city area. The idea of this level is that we're here to defeat the fleet of Gigantors and invaders that's coming to kill us. As you can see, there's 3 carriers. Oh no, wait. You watch those spiders fall. There's in fact 2 more carriers. That's 5 spider dropping carriers. We brought the Goliath R Custom with us for the specific reason of killing them very, very, very quickly indeed. Unfortunately, it's not quite quickly enough to let us deal with them all before starting to deal with the deadly spiders that they dropped on us. You may also have noticed a pair of walkers descending from the sky via meteor. Something they haven't actually done since their inaugural appearance, which is a damn shame in my opinion. Yeah, we got a load of saucers bothering us. Anyway, as we can see, our priorities in this level are a bit, like, skewed. We want to kill the spider dropping carriers, but the spiders interfere with that, as you would imagine. So we want to kill the spiders so we can attack their spawners. However, eventually the walkers will come over and start causing problems, and you have to deal with them before you can deal with the spiders, and then you can deal with the spider spawners. See how this level kind of has a bit of a cycle going on it. A terrible, painful cycle. You're being distracted from your main objective by terrible enemies, which results in you having to face more terrible enemies. And while you're doing this, the new saucers are flying around chipping away at your health should you ever choose to stand still. Why would you ever choose to stand still though? Anyway, I've only got one level to show you in this video today. In fact, each of the 3 videos I'm showing you today only have one level in them each. The last 3 levels before the finale. I wanted to do them justice. Well, not this one. This one is pretty much exactly the same as Tailwing. It's not really much different. I think you've seen me blow up enough stuff with the monster by this point. You saw me kill the first mothership from monster attack. Oh, look. More walkers have appeared. Yeah, there's 4 walkers in this level. They descend from the sky at various points. That's about it for them, really. Not much more to say about it. Okay, let's finally deal with these last 2 spider dropping carriers. And this is the most amount of spider dropping carriers we've had to face. You can really tell the game is not pissing around right now. These carriers are not dropping ants, they're not dropping flying ants, they're not even dropping red ants, they're dropping spiders, and only spiders. What's interesting in this level is that the first set of walkers, the first pair, are not actually aggroed towards you when they appear. You have to get close enough to set them off. I don't know what set off that one in the distance a moment ago. That was one of the original two. I set it off somehow though, and it's coming to get me. There's one walker that I did not actually realise was still alive. You'll see me come across it later. But blindly missing it on the minimap somehow, I'm going to blame the fact that I'm playing this on a standard AV connection. You know, the free plugs. I'm recording on an S video, which is of course a much better. Probably a rare example of American televisual thing being better than a European one. I don't care if your frame rate's got like 3 extra frames a second. Your lower resolution was terrible for ages. Suck it, Americans. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, this helicopter was my ticket out of the spidery death, or so I thought. It was not. It was a brief sit down while these spiders came and ate me. My health's a bit low. Let's see what I can do about that. I'm not even going to bother trying to get in the tank. I have no hope of getting away. There's actually, I've done a bit of research into how the health scaling works on the tanks. Is that every difficulty level they get a bit of a boost. So this tank still only has 300 health, which is laughable. Now, here we have two new sources. Very, very far away in the distance. Very, very high up. This is a good thing when you're not playing to make an exciting video that you're recording for the internet. Because a couple of sources, like minding their own business far away, lets you scoop up all the power-ups very easily without having to dodge anything. So we're about to come across that one walker that I forgot about. Its dot is plainly visible on the radar. I managed to completely miss it though. Maybe it's because the other two are so much taller, like hiding in the undergrowth. But there it is, and I'm surprised. Like, oh, where'd you come from? That just stabbed. Anyway, let's go and blow its face off. Knock its socks off with our Goliath R Custom. Also the SG6. Let's empty that out onto the floor so that we have a fresh load of ammo in order to pump it directly into one of these 4 legs and make it fall down in a funny manner. Almost there. Die! Okay, there goes the Goliath. Let's finish it off with the shotgun. There we go. Not as quick as it could have been, but good enough. Now for those 2 annoying flyers. Unfortunately, we do not have a very accurate long-range weapon. Goliath R Custom has the standard 3-kilometer range of the Goliath series. It is the longest range in the game, the maximum allowed. Don't know why the Goliath gets it. Unfortunately, the Goliath R has a accuracy rating of C, I believe. They go all over the shop, which is the main reason why it's effective only really on very large enemies. Because on small enemies, you're not likely to actually hit it. So it seems silly to describe giant ants as small enemies, but that's the point we are at in this game. Anyway, now for something different. We are back in level 21, and we are going to show off some automatic health farming. If you read the description of this video and the name, you'll know what's happening already, because you're clever. Anyway, the reason we're on this level is because it's the only one, I believe, in the game where the ants' holes appear as you play. So we'll sort of, there's an introduction and breadcrumbs you along. One's here, and as soon as you kill the ants, another one appears. Right, this is important. In all other levels with ant holes, or spider holes, or red ant holes, or flying ant holes, they're there from the start. They're there from the very start, and that's it. So, why is this a good thing? Simply because it appears, it means that you can position yourself so that it appears around you. I'm going to go over and show you the exact spot. And if you stand just right and position yourself correctly, you can fire your rapier directly upwards at the point at which the enemies spawn in when they appear from the hole. And if you tape the button down or tie it with a bit of lovely ribbon like I did, the Pale Wing will never stop firing except for the occasional very brief interlude where she has to reload, which takes less than a second, I believe. So that's constant firing, and as you are not flying, you'll never actually run out of energy. You'll regain the energy used reloading the rapier thrust in the time it takes to unload it. So you stand in the correct position, all the power-ups will fall directly onto your head. There's a very specific position to stand in. If you fire your rapier too low or equip anything but a rapier thrust, it will have too wide an angle and will destroy the hole while you're standing in it. Anyway, there's one more ant, so let's go and get in position. We want to head to the second intersection over here, along here, the corner by that brown building, I believe. This is where the hole appears. We'll get in line with basically the pole here, that pole I'm looking at, not that one. Get in line with that, and also the centre of the road here. You don't have to be too precise because the ant holes are very large. Once it appears, I'll get in position, and there'll be a jump cut, a very jarring one, as I cut out about an hour and a half of doing this. I actually stopped recording. I didn't leave it recording for that hour and a half. And then we'll finish up the level and see how much health we got. Die, ants, die! I don't give you much of a chance to see how much health I actually earned. So I'll tell you right now, what do we end up with? Well, we've got 571 health right now. Once we're finished, we will have 680 odd. Of course, it doesn't get added on until after we're done. Yeah, that was an hour and a half of leaving the PlayStation 2 on, leaving the controller gently vibrating on the table with a bit of lovely ribbon around it. I'm having trouble shooting here for one specific reason. That's because I've still got a bit of ribbon around my controller. In a moment I will pause and remove it. Am I tired of that ribbon? Let's see how quickly I can take it off. Untie it. That was very quickly indeed. Almost as if I cut out 5 seconds of that right there. We've got 2 more holes to deal with. This level was, well, level 21. We haven't been here for quite a while. Half a game away. No challenge. Also, I'm using the Thunder Sniper R, which is a very good weapon. And I will discuss it in more detail in the very next video, which you can probably just click on after this one if I've uploaded these right, as it is Triple Update Thursday. The last hole spawns spiders. It spawns 2 spiders in this case because I am just so damn good at having a high level weapon in a low level level. Hurrah. Anyway, here's a very long list. To give you some perspective, over the course of the game we've gone from 100 health to almost 600 health, and we picked up 100 health in an hour and a half. We've played the game for almost 24 hours in total now. See you in a minute.